Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Tonight I decided to go live for your messages. So what I'm going to do first is to get is to get the daily out of the way first. I will be taking a one question read. Okay, so it'll either be your birthday or the person's birthday that you're thinking of. And if you would like for me to channel a presidential reading, leave a comment below for me. Okay. Hey, Stagner, how are you? So I'm trying to get this sage over here together real quick. Just been feeling a lot of tiredness. I really feel that it's because of the nodes that have moved. I'm trying to, align with that right now. Um, is that flash too much? I think it is. Okay, hoping that my phone ain't gonna slide down. Let me light this sage back again. So I believe Saturn is going direct today. 28th, 29th, depending where you're at in the world. And if you see any smoke, it's this. Okay. So all of the discipline and everything that we have been going through, okay, uh, it has been a long lesson, okay. Um, and I feel for as a collective energy, we all have kind of learned that lesson, all right. And it's time for healing, and it's time to move on from here, okay. That include everything that's going on in the world, into the next era, into the next phase, beginning in January. Um, we're going to start the healing process now, okay. So far as I'm concerned, there will be some type of vaccination for this COVID for those people who want to take it. And we're moving on to the next phase. Okay. So part of that node, north node and south node, of the things that we have been going through was because of the nodes was getting ready to move. Okay. The nodes don't move for every 18 years. And doing my research before, I seen that every time the nodes had moved into place 18 years prior, we had, like, on the same day that the nodes had moved, we had 9/11. Okay. Before that, it was the Ebola to come out. It was our troops and things like that. I believe that was over in Afghanistan for so long. Um, Before that, it was it was a lot of things. If I can remember correctly, it was the assassination of Kennedy. It was the Great Depression. It was the what was it? Was it before the bombing of Hiroshima? Uh it just goes back to every 18 years. It was a highlight point, okay, of the karma that the world had to serve. Okay. Don't think that our world don't get karma back. Unfortunately, it is due and because of human beings that choose to make choices that we put into a power of being an official. Okay. That's part of the karma also that we have to live out for having this type of living in this type of world with this type of dynamics. So yeah, during every 18 years, it was something like that. The assassination, 9/11. You can pull up the dates that last time the North and the South moved yourself. Okay, you can pull up that research. But last 18 years ago was 9/11, exactly when Rahu moved into Taurus. So I feel that this go round was the COVID. All right. So I'm going to put her over here. She's probably gonna go out in a minute. All right. So when you add up today's date and total it out, it will come up to a number 6. Exactly the zodiac sign that we are in right now. For me, following Vedic Sidereal, we are in Virgo season until October the 16th. And then I will be in Libra. Uranus, yes. Looking for that unexpected change. Looking at things differently right now. We have seen individually and as a collective energy, we have seen unusual example. Uranus, however you want to say it, did stir up this unexpected change, which was this pandemic. But it really wasn't an unexpected change, probably most likely to us. But again, like I said, due to the nodes moving, it was due for us anyway. It was something, whether it was COVID or something else, it was due every 18 years, some type of pandemic situation, some type of horrific act. Okay. And it and that situation itself, both Uranus and the nodes moving, caused you to have to be open to new ideas about things. You had to become open to new ideas about things on how to get out and actually what get food, because you were so used to just getting in your car or getting on the bus or the train, going to your local market, just picking up what you want, okay, put it in your little bag and everything, and just going home. Uranus, and the North and the South nodes, all of that as a combination changed your outlook on things. It changed you internally, okay, and spiritually, of awakening you with your eyes wide open that things in this world and the world that you live in is not as stable as you think it is. Okay. So therefore then you had to invent a way to relive your life from a scheduled type of lifestyle that you were used to. Okay. Why? Because the stores was shut down, your job was shut down, the economy was pretty much shut down, restaurants was shut down. For y'all people who live a life of luxury, even though you were sitting in most likely your home or your income was still stable far as your savings account, okay, but for the lesser few, it was a way to have to invent how to take care of our household. Schools were shut down, your children weren't able to go to school. It was a lot of things that was all of a sudden implemented into your life where it caused you to have to be open to new ideas about how you was going to do this, how you was going to do that. You didn't have a regular income coming in, okay, but your bills were still coming in and still was due, because even though we were living in a pandemic, if right before the pandemic, if you didn't pay your light bill or your water bill or something like that, then soon, okay, it was going to get cut off at some point of time. So it was an unexpected change. And who is this? Venus. Okay. So this is the healing that I was saying that is coming, that is coming for you right now. Okay. Which is Venus. Um, the next couple of months up until the beginning of the year, I don't want to say you will have the pleasure from, but you will start to enjoy the healing process within and around your own situations. Okay. Things are going to change. Now, I believe Venus is in Leo right now, Vedic Sidereal. So if you are a Leo, do expect some unexpected changes for you. Venus can be bringing new relationship, new love into your life right now. Some of you Leos are really can also have an attraction to somebody, wanting to enjoy pleasure, wanting to possibly go out, date, have some fun, just to relax and do some different things. Do expect some unexpected example and change in your life that will cause you to have to look towards something or at something differently. Two of Swords, and you could still have Leo in your chart, okay? You can still have Leo in your chart. A mental decision, and you see the moon here, okay? So you can, if you're a Leo, you could be right on the urge or as an ascendant or rising or moon in Cancer, okay? But the Two of Swords is a mental choice. You see the blindfold there? This is you now, like I said. Thank you. You see how it says be open to new ideas, okay? To invent a way and a different way of looking at something. Some of you don't want to see the unusual example that would be given to you. And some of you not quite are ready to see things a different way yet. Because the first card coming out is your blindfold is on. You're not expecting a unexpected change to come onto your path. It can be if you wasn't working, all of a sudden you got a job. Okay, those people that you were applying for during the shutdown or whatever like that. Okay, you wasn't expecting anybody to call you back now after everything has opened back up. You were looking for that job when everything was shut down to be able to keep getting your income flowing in to be able to pay your bills, because a lot of you was having to make a mental choice to go into your savings and okay, and to take care of everything. It is calls for you now to be open to a new idea about your future. Okay, I feel that whatever still is coming up, something going to be stirred up. Now, that can be because things will be stirred up after you take the blindfold off. You get what I'm saying? Once you take that blindfold off, it's going to stir up a lot of things in your life, in your surroundings. Because a lot of people wanted you to keep the blindfold on. Long as you got that blindfold on, you wasn't making a decision. You understand? You were not trying to see things for what they were. There go the truth, like I said. The communication, making a choice, taking action, and speaking. Okay. The Ace of Swords is the transformation that is going to have you to be open to the new idea. Okay. It can be that you need to speak to somebody or allow somebody to speak to you now. Okay. But like I said, 2 plus 1 is going to be the 3. So once you take that blindfold off and make a decision, what is going to be stirred up is that you're going to want to speak the truth about a situation or to a person. Okay, and you taking that blindfold off, speaking the truth here, which is part of your transformation. The dove you see is Scorpio, which is K2 in Scorpio right now. Okay, you taking that blindfold off, speaking of what you know from your heart, speaking the truth or hearing the truth is going to set you free. This is also why the dove is here. Setting you free is going to take you into the Venus. It's going to take you into the new era of your pleasure, your good time, you cherishing yourself, your life, the love that you have for yourself, and opening up the new door for romance, okay, or partnership with new people. Because I feel for a lot of you, this blindfold is an ex or somebody that has been in your life for a while, that you, once you remove this blindfold, you're going to see the truth that you need to cut them off with the sword. Again, this sword here is one of these swords over here, but you haven't spoken it. You haven't said it because the blindfold is on, right? So you're at a mental choice here. Emotionally, the moon is your emotions. The moon also reflects your credit, okay? So the truth is that right now, a lot of you are trying to make mental decisions on what to do about how to fix your credit. You are looking into different possibilities. Also can be to talk to different people about your credit. Emotionally, you know also that you need to fix your line of credit to be able to help you in your future, okay? But that blindfold on her or him is holding back your truth, the truth within yourself, and truth about what you're looking at, okay? Some of you are looking at a person, a situation, a job, a home situation, people that you're living with, somebody that you're married to, somebody that you're dating. Whatever is behind that blindfold, it's time for you to mentally make a choice and to move forward, which is part of your transformation, which is the dove here. Again, the dove represents Scorpio energy, and that is part of your 8th house transformation. Okay. Now, the last thing is, with the sword in the down position, you do not want to reconsider. So for some of you, this can be that you don't want to reconsider about speaking to this person, or you could probably speak to them, but I feel it's more about you revealing the truth of really what you are hiding behind this blindfold. That truth can be on how this person really hurt you. That truth can be that you need to emotionally understand that you do love this person, but you're hiding the truth from yourself. Behind that blindfold is a lot of things, but with the sword in the down position, you're not reconsidering with yourself or with the other person to have a conversation and to speak the truth between each other. And they need to do it also, because it's 2 swords here. Yours just came out in the spread right here, okay? So that leaves 1 sword left for the other person to do the same thing. Which I feel that whoever's watching this video, a lot of the times you are the one that is really living behind the blindfold, and that other person is not. Why is that? It's because you are allowing yourself not to speak the truth into yourself, okay, and to speak it out loud to the other person. It's a problem with communication between you and this other person. You want to transform that communication with that person. And the truth is that this person still has you tied emotionally, the moon. Now, some of you also need to make a decision to contact your mom. Okay. If you haven't been speaking to your mom lately, or it's some type of argument or disagreement, and you're feeling like you don't want to reconsider to speak with her, now is the time. Because if it's not just that, okay, and this reading is for everybody. So what I just said is not for you. It may be for somebody else, okay? You're not the only person in this world. Now, somebody needs to relieve this burden. You're really not wanting to continue to take this burden on your back, on your shoulders anymore. That's part of the truth, that you really don't want to continue this mentally, okay? You may want to continue it physically, but mentally you don't have enough. But you won't make a decision to finally cut it off. That itself is part of your own sense of transformation that you're going through, okay? Which is an enlightenment on how you do your own self, how you choose to treat your own self when it comes to other people. A lot of you, like I said, rather keep the blindfold on than to see the truth. And the truth of the matter is that this relationship or back and forth and lack of communication is a burden. But since the moon is here, you love, and your feelings, your mind, your emotions are all tied up into this situation, okay? You rather just sit there with the blindfold on because of the emotional part that you have as a connection. And mentally, your brain is like, hold on, okay? Your emotions and the truth is two different things. So you can't keep going on your emotions because physically, which is part of your mental, okay, you're going to have to fix this. Four of Pentacles. So what you do now is that you rather just hold back from the situation. The Four of Pentacles also to me is this blindfold here. Okay. The blindfold is you just holding back. So what you do is you kind of remove yourself from the person, the situation, from their life. Okay. You also stop giving out time, money, energy, intimacy. Okay. And then you just rather shut your whole self down and to kind of close your heart off right now. Some of you also are really holding back on your money, saving your money, okay? Because you're also realizing by Uranus over here, how things were stirred up previously the past 4 months, okay? That you're not quite sure what may happen. So right now you're holding on to what you got, okay? And also when it comes to love, you're holding back your emotions. You got your heart closed off. Being very defensive. Some of you even block this person or trying to just block the situation altogether, okay? Because you're hurt. And yes, they do say don't make decisions when you hurt, but let me give you in a small clue here. You've been hurt for a while. You've been hurt for a while. So how much longer are you going to allow yourself to keep just holding back, shutting down your life, your emotions, your heart, okay? Trying not to see the situation you're in or what you were in as a burden, because the Ten of Wands is in reverse. So you have not released this person. You may not be talking to them. You may have kind of shut yourself off or, kept yourself back, pulled back from the connection or whatever, but you ain't let them go. You ain't let them go yet because you're emotionally still tied to this person. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Some of you are not even looking for a soulmate right now. You also are shutting yourself back or down from this person because if you allow them to come back in emotionally, okay, the Knight of Cups, you know that they're going to romanticize you. They're going to Casanova you. They're going to say that right thing that got you hooked in the first place. Because I believe at the time when you met this person or when this person came upon your path, you were emotionally looking for your soulmate. And so when this person, they were placed on your path. But for a lot of you, they was placed on your path to give you your next lesson. But some of you need to learn now, due to Saturn moving direct, okay, that was part of your life lesson, that emotionally you can't keep, every time you get in a relationship, you can't keep walking around with a blindfold on, okay, blinding yourself to the fact on how people treat you and also how people are not treating you. Same, different, okay? It's like they had the right moves. They said the right things. They was exchanging love back and forth to you for the amount of time that they needed to get you hooked emotionally. Okay. But if you was already ready for this person with a blindfold off when you met them, it wouldn't have worked. Because that means that you had learned from the previous lesson in relationship, okay, that when you met this person, you would have not had a blindfold on. And you would have seen things clearly, and you would have seen things as the truth. Ace of Swords. A lot of you got a little bit of this tail end work to do. Okay. Because Venus is here. When Venus is here, she likes to leave a loving relationship. She likes to partner up somebody. But right now, you with the Four of Pentacles here, you're just holding on and holding back at the same time. You're holding on to what you have. You're holding on to what you value. Okay, which for a lot of you is just your money right now. You're holding on to your possessions. You're also holding on to your emotional security. Four of Pentacles in the fourth house. 1, 2, 3, 4. But holding on to what you think is emotional security is a lie because the blindfold is on. You haven't removed it. You haven't made a decision. 5 of Cups. And if you don't, you're going to continue to sit and feel like this, which is Venus is trying to bring in a new 2 of Cups behind you, but you're so feeling defeated right now over these 1, 2, 3 cups. Okay. This is what you're concentrating on. This is where your emotional effort is focused at. The blindfold. Because if you take the blindfold off and turn around, you'll see that your future holds more new love relationships. That's all your life is going to be for a lot of you. Okay? That's all your life is going to be. But how you come out of it is going to determine, based on each of y'all individually. Meaning that if you learned a lesson from the last situation that you were in, and you come in and you go into a new dating process or a new relationship with somebody finally, okay? Because some of you, this been happening for 4 years now. 4, 5, 6, 7 years. For some of you, 10, you may have not been in a relationship. Universe is saying, I'm not going to let you go another 10 like that. Okay? I'm not finna let you go another 10 like that because, like I said, the universe is bringing in change. Saturn and, what's his name? Jupiter, okay? Going in direct formation. The change is here. Sag energy. The change is coming. Some of you, your finances is about to change. Like I said, Rahu stabilizing the zodiac sign of Taurus, which is your second house, which is your money, your savings, your finances, your family sense of dynamics, your home. Some of you are upset or saddened. Let me just say saddened, okay? Feeling a sense of defeat. First thing that come to my mind is like, why did it have to be like this? You thought that this person was your fortune, okay? Or a fortunate type of relationship that could have worked. But who's to say the Wheel of Fortune is not bringing in your actual divine feminine or actual divine masculine for husband? Wheel of Fortune, 7th house. Some of you also, excuse me, y'all. I just didn't want these cards to hit the floor because there were going to be a lot of cards to pick up. Some of you are feeling defeated or was feeling very defeated, okay? about how everything, see justice trying to come out here. You want justice and you're about to get justice, Libra. Some of you within the next 30 days. Because for me, like I said, I'm in Virgo up until October the 16th. So by the justice scales coming, some of you will get your justice or a payment from the government or something like that by 30 days. Okay. Because the moon is already here. The Four of Pentacles, the wheel. Some of you are waiting on communication from the government or waiting on communication from a lawyer. You're applied for some type of lease or new apartment or new home or something like that. You haven't got the answer yet. Okay. So once you get the answer, for some of you, you will be able to make a decision. This will release a burden from you. You will be able to move. Okay. Because you held up Four of Pentacles where you're at right now. And this is something that you really are wanting to do or love to do, which is to move forward. You also know by that happening, okay, that's going to take you out of this Five of Cups and you're starting a new change or a new lease on life. There go the Two of Cups, like I told you. In reverse, though, Venus. Unexpected change. Unusual example. Two of Cups landing in the 8th house. For some of you, you're really feeling like it's about all or nothing now. Okay, when it comes to love, when it comes to your finances, because you're coming from a situation or atmosphere where things were not stable. That love relationship that you had or whatever was not stable. Okay, so the wheel is here to change all that, to transform that whole situation. You're about to get justice. For some of you that were waiting on a divorce, a separation is coming. Bottom of the deck, there go your Ten of Pentacles, like I said. Financial stability. Long-term financial success also the wheel is bringing in. Some of you also, this will be partnership or new relationship and or marriage. With Venus here, Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the wheel. So let me just put something quickly to end this far as the message for today. All right, the wheel, which is the wheel. Okay, so fate, karma. Okay, karma is the K2 in Scorpio, like I said. Rahu, Rahu is karma and K2 is spirituality. So some of you got a strong placement of Scorpio and Taurus in your chart, or the other person that you're dealing with has a strong tie with Scorpio or Taurus in their chart. Okay, so the cycle, the force of the universe, destiny, synchronicity, and luck of the draw. So luckily that both of the Wheel of Fortunes here is in the upright. So this means that this currently will start to transpire for you, which is your fate is changing. Okay, your fate, Ten of Pentacles here, your fate regarding money, your fate regarding Two of Cups in reverse. If you're releasing one, fate and karma, the cycles, the force of the universe, your destiny, synchronicity in reverse is about to come to you back again. That's what the wheel is. The wheel keeps turning. Okay, so if fate and karma took somebody out of your life, fate and karma and Venus, okay, the unexpected change, a different way of looking at something is about to happen for you. Okay, the force of the universe. The luck of the draw here is also this Five of Cups, of you finally coming out of that energy of feeling like, okay, that relationship or situation or marriage didn't work. That person that I thought I wanted to date, that didn't pan out. So I'm just going to really sit here and surrender into not helping my own fate to change. Okay. 5 of Cups next to the wheel. Knight of Cups in reverse. I'm not looking for anybody, and I really don't want anybody to find me. Okay, with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Because that means that you're really not accepting any offers or to date or to love from anybody right now. You're holding back, okay? You're holding back on yourself too. You don't really want to spend no money. You kind of don't want to go out. You're not really opening your heart anymore like that, okay? All right. So let's put something on these 2 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. That's really what I'm concerned about. 2 of Pentacles is the fierce, unpredictable, wild power struggles, assertive, possessive, determined, and elusive. Okay, so this pretty much was your situation that you were going through. It was very unpredictable because I feel that this other person in your life or who you were thinking about, they were unpredictable. Okay. And that itself is what helped you to keep this blindfold on. You didn't want to realize that this person or situation that they have you in was unpredictable. It was a lot of power struggles. At some point in time, you had to be assertive and they had to be assertive. It was a sense of possessiveness. But one of you was more determined, okay? And then the other person was more elusive. That was the blindfold of the information you knew about this situation in person that you didn't want to really see, okay? You just wanted to see the love and an emotional part of it instead of the power struggles, the elusiveness, okay? And the unpredictable situations that they kept putting you in. Let me say it like that. All right, so let's go to the 10 of Pentacles. All right, universe, give me something about this 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel that a lot of you, your money is about to change. If you were waiting on some type of deposit or something like that, the wheel is bringing it in, okay? It's bringing it in very soon, very, very soon, right? Some of you, you could have already gotten it before. Other part of you, it could be 1 to 2 days or 1 to 2 weeks. For some of you, it will be 30 days, okay? The next card that goes on the 10 of Pentacles in reverse is the birds. Communicate, negotiate, chatter, debate, discuss, flighty, nervous, ADHD, text, call, contact. Now, again, okay, like I just said, for some of you that are waiting on money, communicate, it could be a text, a call, an email, a letter, okay? You're feeling very nervous right now. You need to talk to this person or people. Some of you may need to debate to these people about your money. Okay, if you didn't get all what you was owed or something like that, it will be some discussion and the communication is coming. Some of you also will start to see a lot of birds. And when you start to see a lot of birds around you, your communication is coming. Okay, I see it all the time. I see it all the time. That be my messages more than the person that you talk to. You'll see birds before you hear from this person you want to talk to. Okay. And when you start to go outside and see a lot of birds to gather or to fly by you or around you, you'll see and know that this person will communicate to you. In the next hour or so or the next day, you may get a text or a call or some type of contact from this person. But this is landing in the 10 of Pentacles though. So anything about your money, okay, you may need to negotiate or something like that if you're waiting on a lawsuit, okay. You may have to debate something, discuss something. That also can be like a lawyer, like I said, if you're going through a divorce. But you're feeling flighty also. That can be what's behind this blindfold. That you really want to see the truth, that you want to take off. You don't want to deal with this anymore. You want to release this burden. You don't want to keep yourself shut down. Okay. Some of you are feeling on bended knee, that you want this person back, that you want to contact them. But that's the possessiveness. That's the elusiveness that you're feeling within. Let's put this one on the Ace of Swords. Which is why I knew I was going to see this card today. The Ace of Swords is, some of you may want to contact or talk to a supportive friend, okay? It can also be a sibling or a peer, like a coworker or somebody like that that you trust. But some of you do have at least one loyal person in your pack or by your side, okay? Some of you may want to reconsider about getting a pet. Maybe you thought about it and you changed your mind, and maybe you need to still make a decision. So if this card is coming up for you, it's a good idea, okay? That will help you with your emotions, and that will be your faithful companion for right now. It's like a lot of love that you want to extend to the animal totems, okay? Because you're feeling elusive, or this person is very flighty towards you. A lot of you also, this will help with your nervousness. So if you have children or something like that, maybe they need a pet, okay? But for some of you, and it's a general, okay, you really want to reconsider to tell this person how devoted, faithful, and how you still want to be a companion and loyal to this person, okay? But what I also just heard in my head is, can you teach a dog new tricks? So either that applies to you or it applies to them. But the truth is that you may not want to reconsider, because this still is a dog, okay? And the truth is that you want to hear, to be able to move your blindfold, is that this person needs to speak loyalty, devotion, companionship, and faithfulness to you in order for you to remove your blindfold, honestly, okay? That's going to help to set you free. But if they never do, are you going to continue to sit there with the blindfold on and to hold back on your life? The Wolverine, for me, is following your instincts, and you're not following your instinct, because they're in reverse. This also, I don't know why I associate it with my Taurus card, okay? So confidence, guidance, trust your gnosis, okay? Which is trust your instinct, okay? Your diagnosis, if you are going or talking to a medical diagnostics or something like that, you're not trusting in it, okay? Freedom, resilience, stamina, believe in your power. So in reverse, you're not believing in your power, okay? You're surrendering more instead of having resilience. You don't have the stamina. You feel still compelled, or you still feel the power struggle with this person. You're lacking the confidence to speak your truth, I still see here, okay? All right, so let's just end this with something. Let's get a soul card. See where your soul spirit is trying to tell you. All right, bottom of the deck is rejection. So either this person has continued to reject you, and like I said, it's time to come out of that, and you're getting the help from above. You see the moon there again. October the 1st is going to be our next new moon, okay? Is that the 1st? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, because we got two in October. October the 1st and October the 31st. So, like I said, for your credit, your money, then I tell you 30 days, okay? Help from above. 30 days. Within 30 days, expect your money to change. For some of you, it may be a couple of days, a couple of weeks. For some of you, it may take the full 30 days, okay? The help from above is coming. The will is already here. This is part of your fate. You can't keep being flighty from your own fate and destiny. Okay, you got to move forward. You got to take the blind off for your own self to be able to start rejecting yourself and start rejecting karma. Because the more you reject karma, the wheel is going to bring it back tenfold. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break and come back. And for some of you, what time is it? I don't see what time it is. But this is today's Vesta scope. Okay. And I did also want to do like a reading on the presidential debate. That will be interesting. If you're watching this video after the fact, I'm going to go on how many comments I have. If I have a decent enough that you would like to see a reading on the presidential debate, then I will do it. I would have to look up all of the president's birthdays, okay, so I'll know what I'm dealing with. But make sure you also go visit my clothing, apparel, accessories, beauty, purses, sunglasses, jewelry, all that type of stuff I have on my own website. I have it pinned in the comments below, which is Vesta Angels Enterprises, inc.com. I got fast shipping. You will receive free gifts, okay, for the first next 20 people who purchase anything. It don't have to be a certain amount, okay? And yeah, I think that's it. Thank y'all so much, and I'll see you next time.